Hello everybody, Nicole here from NicoleCunningham.com. A short video for you this morning, inspiring and encouraging you to speak words of life and words of success over your children. If you're a parent, like the thousands of parents that I see who have an atypical child, who have a special child, have a child that's challenging, perhaps a child that's struggling with some kind of imbalance such as autism, Asperger's syndrome, any other special needs, or even just a child that's going through a really challenging transition. I want to encourage you to speak words of life and words of encouragement over your children. And a great way to do that is not just to find yourself overwhelmed with, well, which language do I use? How do I get started? But to actually look at gratitude as a really great core message to speak the words of life over your children. So a great way to do it is to actually say, I'm so grateful that we are so much better than where we were 12 months ago. I'm so grateful that we have got through the day without da-da-da-da-da. I'm so grateful that when I asked you to do that, you stopped and you listened and you followed through. So if you're focusing on the things that you're grateful for, and perhaps even challenge yourself to write down a list. I had a conversation yesterday with one of my beautiful patients who's been with me for a very long time. And we had a conversation about how when we have these challenging children in our lives, we lose ability sometimes in context of how far we've come. So it's a really great exercise to actually write down where was I at the end of the month. So I do this at the end of every month as well, about my children, and say, right, we're now almost to the end of May. What is it that we were doing and what we were up to and what challenges were we facing this time last year? And that will become a list that you can then create some wonderful statements and some incredible gratitude around, and using this as a really great tool to continue to encourage and speak words of success over our children. And so one final thought I wanted to leave you with as we all go through the highs and lows, the joys and the challenges of parenting is focus on what they can do. Focus on how amazing they are. Focus on all of your little successes and all of your little triumphs, because they are there. They are there every single day if we choose to look for them. And when you see them, amplify them and use words of encouragement. Talk about them. Celebrate them with your family. Celebrate them with your children. Wow, that was amazing. You put your socks and shoes on without having a meltdown because you used your words. That's excellent. And yes, we know that you like your shoes and socks a particular way, and you did really well telling us how to do that for you today. So there's an example of one of the kids in my clinic and the language that we've used to celebrate the progress as they've been able to just transition into that. So hopefully this is thought-provoking, hopefully this is useful information. And remember that all of my videos, although I speak about atypical kids, that's, I guess, a lot of what I see, but all of the information, I believe, is absolutely across the board to become a more conscious parent. Have a great day and check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Bye.